615, we're tracking the Advent General and his escorts, but we don't have an exact fix on their location. Sweep the area and eliminate the target along with any other hostiles that stand in your way. These two are working together like a well-oiled machine. As long as we keep them close to each other in the field, they'll reap various tactical benefits as their bond continues to grow.
It would seem Advent has begun deploying their so-called priests into combat. Their implants provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
Right. So, a couple things to cover there. Let me finish talking about fatigue. So, fatigue is a mechanic where the longer that a soldier is on a mission, the more tired they will get. The more tired the soldier, the more susceptible they are to things like mind control.
Closing on target
And
position.
there's also a chance that they will freak out when certain events happen, like seeing a teammate suffer a wound or some such. So generally what the game does is try to rotate
Understood. Moving out.
the soldiers that you have on hand so that your squad is full of soldiers that are obviously in the best condition that they can be.
Roger that.
But sometimes you may have to field soldiers that are tired and so have to run that risk.
Covering now.
Alright, so let's go ahead and just start shooting. The sniper's in an elevated position, so I'm going to take advantage of that.
Cover's blown.
And yeah, that's a priest. That's like a tougher sectoid with a couple more abilities.
Good riddance.
Nice.
Enemies down. We're picking up an inbound Advent transport. The aliens are going to try and extract the General from the AO. Don't let them get on board that ship.
Right, so now we have to chase down the general before he extracts from the area of operations. So, this may have not looked like a time mission, but it's a time mission. Most missions are time missions.
Roger that.
Now, ideally, the plan here would be to get all these soldiers up on this rooftop.
On it.
I don't know if I'll have enough time to set myself up properly, though. We'll find out. Why is the combat music playing?
On my way.
I don't see anything. I hear things, though.
Okay.
Come get some. Double time.
And we're burning turns here, unfortunately, because I don't have sight of the enemy, and there's still quite a bit of distance to cover.
You hear that?
And I think they're in this building, actually.
Solid copy.
So, my plan of attack now has to be to basically set up around the extract point and hope that the general shows his face.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And I can still hack this tower.
Infiltrating the system.
Let me see if there's anything good here. And if I have good odds. No. So there's a 56% chance that if the hack fails, all enemies will get a defense and mobility boost. I'd really rather not take that risk. A successful hack would potentially give me the chance to control an enemy,
Moving to position.
but I don't find that to be worth the
I've
risk.
got eyes on
And here we go. Found him. Oh, you poor sectoid. You made a terrible choice. So that sectoid parked himself right next to a gas pump. Gas pump explode. Now, my soldier here is in big, big danger because that stun lancer can either just smack him in the face with his stun rod, or shoot him. However, I brought a flashbang.
Grenade out.
Flashbangs are great. Flashbangs cause the enemy to be disoriented, which reduces the odds that they will hit an attack. The bigger benefit of flashbangs, I think, though, is that flashbangs will cancel out mind control effects from enemies.
They got me flanked!
Yeah, that saved his life right there.
I'm pinned down here!
And there's a general.
Position.
And he also took cover next to that gas pump.
Position confirmed.
Let's see, can I? Camera's making it a little hard to see. No, I can't quite hit the gas pump, which is unfortunate. Maybe with a grenadier. Oh yeah, definitely with a grenadier. I would have to reposition her though. Oh wait, no, maybe not. Nope, don't have to. Love you, grenadier. That's big damage. And since captains have, or not captains, this general, sorry, the general's just a reskinned, officer. Yeah, he's got a lot of health. That's a miss.
Missed the target.
And there's still a sectoid lurking around down there, which I don't like, but we'll deal with it eventually. Now, I still have to get rid of this stun lancer. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of good options for cover here.
Heading out.
And that's not a kill. Which I really needed. Who's your bond mate? The grenadier? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh yeah, so soldier bonds. That's another thing. Soldier bonds are... Well, if you've ever played Fire Emblem, you know what a support is. It's essentially the same thing. Damn it.
Not good.
If you're not familiar with Fire Emblem and you're not familiar with the concept of bonds... Wow, there's more... Essentially, soldiers have a chance to be paired up with one another in a way that will give them, like, certain benefits. Please, no. Thank you.
I'm alright.
They're on the move!
Oh, I thought he died. That would have been great. I was explaining, sorry. I was just thinking about what I could do here.
Confirmed.
So, soldiers that work in concert with one another will gain extra abilities. I just had a brilliant idea. Hold on. First I need to do something. I may need to take a risk here, actually. I need to kill this general this turn, because otherwise he's gonna get away. Sorry, give me 1 second and I'll explain soldier bonds as soon as I resolve what the hell I'm doing here.
Okay.
Not good. Too much of a gamble. Didn't pay off.
That's affirmative. I'm under fire!
That's fine. Oh, I'm really rolling the dice here. This is not smart play at all.
Enemies down! Could use some ammo over here.
-15, kill confirmed. That's how it's done. We need to clear the area of any remaining hostiles. We can't allow them to recover the general's body.
So here I'm using the teamwork action, which comes from a level 1 bond. It basically grants the bond mate an extra action, which is one of the... Why? He's right in front of you. He's right in front of you. God damn.
Weapons burning ammo fast.
Okay, so that actually works in my favor.
Evac! We need emergency evac now, damn it! No!
because it basically lets my soldier move for free. What do you... what do you do? No, 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 why? Oh, no. Okay, I can still save him, kind of. Oh, boy. Alright, so... I completely forgot about that aspect of panic.
Reloaded.
Yeah, if a soldier's panicking, most of the time, they'll generally just move somewhere and not really do anything. However, there's a chance that they can totally friendly fire your own units.
Moving to Overwatch.
By the way, elevation matters because grenades, as you can see, can totally destroy surfaces, and fall damage does occur in this game. Alright, thank you. So between Blade Master, which adds extra damage to the sword, and the melee vulnerability of the sectoid, we were able to just slash that sectoid. That could have gone a lot worse.
Criminals inflicted a sudden
That soldier could have died on the spot.
assault upon us today. May our thoughts
He's gonna be
be
seriously
with the
wounded, but he's
advanced
alive.
Citizens we love.
I told the troops to expect the best, and that's what you've shown them, Commander. Well done.
Alright, so next you're getting Revival Protocol, which allows you to remove disoriented, stunned, panicked, or unconscious from a distance. You're gonna need it after that. You get Shadow Step, which is the same as the Assassin's passive, that they do not trigger Overwatch or reaction fire. Great for moving around the battlefield. Lightning Hands. Fire your pistol for free. Doesn't count, take an action. Bang.
Another impressive effort, Commander.
And we
My
got a scientist.
expectations were high, and yet you have exceeded them.
It's little things like that in
Avenger
XCOM that will drive you
calling
nuts.
reinforced.
Like that 89% chance to hit that stun lancer at point blank range, and my grenadier turned her cannon to miss.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
We're tracking the aliens' progress
Okay.
on this Avatar project here. If they finish
So-
what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
The Avatar Project. This is the global countdown to game over. Once that bar fills at the top, you will have a handful of days to try and reduce the Avatar Project progress. Otherwise, aliens win, game over. That's it. So, if you didn't like timers in your missions, guess what? Whole game is timed. Now, you can obviously set this timer back. This timer can also jump forward.
The outcome of this research can only...
These magnetic-based weapons are a lot like the early railgun prototypes. They fire projectiles at extremely high velocity.
Alright. Alright, so we've got some magnetic weapons. That's the point of that
Commander,
cutscene.
with the Advent officer currently in cold storage, we should perform the autopsy as soon as possible.
Oh, so, by the way, if you collect enough corpses without performing the autopsies just become instant.
Though I was never witness to one myself, countless observers attest to the existence of a much smaller, less intimidating variant of the sectoid that took part in the original invasion. In the time since, this new being, the product of clear genetic manipulation, is now a familiar face to our forces operating in the field. The sectoid's rapid physical
Okay,
evolution
so
over
the
past
sectoid
20
autopsy
years
gave us the
is a
ability to
testament
make the
both
mind shield,
aliens' mastery of
which
genetic engineering and
causes
their
soldiers to
pursuit
become
of
immune to
advancement,
panic, mind control, stuns, and
regardless of the
disorientation.
risks.
And also opened up the psionics research tree. However, we don't have Illyrium crystals for psionics. So, instead, I'm gonna go for Gauss weapons, because magnetic weapons only unlock
I'll see
a
that
portion
work begins
of the
immediately,
Tier 2
Commander.
weaponry.
I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Commander?
So, magnetic weapons unlock the Shard Gun, which is a shotgun upgrade, the Mag Pistol, and the Magnetic Rifle. I still lack the alloys to buy these,
Tell
but
me
they're
something,
available.
Doctor. Must have been pretty cushy working with Advent.
Like most people, I wanted to believe that the aliens were
And now we just scored another
legitimately
engineer.
interested in peace. Although they left me little choice when it came to working with them, I admit I was drawn to the sense of normalcy they offered. It was a mistake.
You should have known better. The aliens would never have come here if they wanted peace.
As I said, it was a mistake. One I hope to atone for through my efforts with XCOM.
Then I'd say you've got your work cut out for you.
I suppose since that worked, we might as
And
well
we got
keep it
another
up.
engineer. So now we're at 4 engineers. Very nice for the early game, because we can clear out a lot of these rooms real fast. Now, I want to direct your attention here to these rooms called Exposed Power Coil. These rooms serve one primary purpose. They are rooms that you can build facilities in. However, one of your facilities is the power relay. Building a power relay in these rooms with the power coils will get you more power for the Avenger than if you were to build it in a regular room. So, it's best that you get to those as quickly as possible, especially if you're building a lot of facilities early on. Alright, so we have one soldier bond, which I started explaining back in that mission. In short, soldiers that are bonded together get extra abilities and tactical benefits. I think they get passive stat benefits too, but I don't know. That depends on the level of their bond. Bonds do have drawbacks, but you know.
Commander, the factions you have contacted are well equipped to track down the Chosen. Their knowledge will be invaluable in helping XCOM locate and eliminate these threats.
The benefits we gain from working with the Resistance factions on their covert operations are a major boon to our efforts. But there are also risks involved. Our soldiers could potentially be attacked or taken captive while in the field. So it's not as easy a decision as it may seem.
Word is we've got a new trick or two available, Commander. Maybe we should give them a try.
So without the
Commander,
Resistance
Moss has been
ring,
captured. We should do
you're
everything
normally
we can
limited
to
to
get
one
him back
covert
before
action
the
per month.
Chosen do God knows what to
with the
him.
Resistance
Covert
ring,
is our
you can just
specialty.
keep sending out
Let's just hope your people can keep up.
covert actions.
Battle with those who do not know it and would not seek it.
Oh, good.
I am beholden to my master's will, and they would.
Oh, I only have 3 engineers. Oh no, wait, do it?
These Chosen are constantly
I have 3 engineers.
hunting us
Why
to
did I say
try and
4?
recapture
I miscounted.
you, Commander, and are spreading terror throughout the Resistance as they go. We'll need to pay close attention to each one as they gain
Wait.
more
Slow up,
information
slow.
about our plans. Commander, we just got word that the Resistance hit an Advent supply line. We have an opportunity to salvage some high-value materials, assuming we can clear out the alien forces guarding the site first.
In position to drop.
Commander, you should establish contact with the local Resistance network as soon as possible. The aliens are undoubtedly moving forward with their plans.
Okay, so let me just check you real quick. Nice, that's a lot of options. but I'm not gonna do it quite yet. And the audio just cut out for some reason. Alright, so Jane's back in action. After 21 days of being wounded. 29, 28. It was a lot of days. It was a month. So our squad size is now upgraded to 5. Big boost in power, because that means more actions.
We have a reliable source reporting that Advent has a resupply operation.
Oh,
in
Iron
progress
Tomb.
in this
That's a very
region.
foreboding name.
They're airlifting supply crates out of a secured area. If we move quickly, we can probably
Oh, I
grab
hate
a
this.
few for ourselves. Mark the crates for pickup, and Firebrand will handle the heavy lifting.
Okay, so this is a supply raid mission.
Advent forces are in the process of airlifting a number of supply crates out of this area, and we have an opportunity here to take a few for ourselves. Locate and mark the crates with transponders, and Firebrand
nice.
will handle the rest.
Vipers.
Without the introduction of human DNA, these creatures once operating under the guise of thin men now show their true form. A purely reptilian species.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore.
So, this is my least favorite type of supply raid mission. The whole thing with this type of mission is that it's timed, but not in the traditional sense of a timer ticking down. Once we engage the aliens,
I'm on the move.
what happens is that Advent will mark the boxes for retrieval, and
Moving.
they will be unavailable for us to capture in turn.
Moving to Overwatch.
Advent can cheat, and all they have to do is send a ship
Moving to
to
position.
hover over the box and pick it up with a claw.
Overwatch.
It's not great. We have to physically get in there and mark the boxes.
Closely.
So yeah, it sucks. Alright, let's move Elena up. Actually, oh, you know what? Yeah, let's move Elena up so she can get
In short order.
more visual on the battlefield, because I want to know where the pods are before I engage them. This is a bit of a big map. I mean, all the maps are kind of big, but... actually, you know what? I don't want to spend too much time sitting here. But at the same time, I can't really... Oh, I don't like this. Alright.
Cover's blown!
Alright, so the Viper. Let's talk about the Viper. The Viper is the next step in annoyance. Vipers
Position confirmed.
have a couple of nasty abilities. The first thing they can do is use their tongues to pull one of your units out of cover and into
Target
their
eliminated.
snaky embrace, in which they deal damage over time. The second thing that Vipers can do
Here I come.
is spit clouds of poison that obviously poison any soldiers that are caught in it. Nice.
How many is that now?
Don't worry about it.
Heading out.
And of course they have their rifles, which they can use at range.
I'm on it.
Right, so their Advent is starting to mark their boxes. I need to be really careful. I could use Elena to save this crate, but that would break her cover.
I'm on the move.
And we just got eyes on another pod. Which, actually, I can use Squad Sight to engage a little early. And wow, nice hit. Alright, so we got a Purifier, a regular soldier, and a priest. I should mention one thing about priests that I really dislike. Upon killing them, there's a chance that they will go into, like, this protective kind of state. Right, so I could try and save this box, but then Elena would be out in action and would be flanked. So instead, I'm going to see what other actions are available to me first. Now, my gut is telling me just use the Grenadier.
Moving to designated position.
And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, because she's carrying a flashbang... Wait, it'll cause damage to a friendly... Oh, the crate is right there.
Throwing grenade!
Because she's carrying a flashbang, she is down 1 grenade. But the flashbang's utility is real nice. Okay, so that's a promotion for you. Good for you. Now, we want to get rid of this soldier, if preferable, because the purifier
On my way!
still needs to come in close in order to spray his fire everywhere. Damn it, Jane. Damn it. You're better than this.
Negative damage.
Finally!
I also shouldn't be putting my units this close together. Because enemies do carry grenades.
You can't handle me.
I am at your service.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give up these first 2 boxes. Now, obviously, killing all the enemies in the area will automatically give you whatever boxes are left over, which is kind of what I would rather do right now.
Advent just airlifted out their first crate. We're gonna have to move fast if we want to get the rest.
I mean, there was probably no risk of Elena getting hit by the purifier. He's probably gonna go for these 2 over here. Sure is. He's gonna use a grenade. Nice.
I think I need some help.
That's gonna be a couple days in the infirmary.
Tired of waiting around. Digging in.
That's affirmative.
God, I hate
Got
you.
him. Running dry.
Yeah, so, case in point, try to avoid stacking your soldiers
On my
together if
way.
you can. Otherwise that happens,
Position.
and it's just a bad time.
Ready to engage.
Now, there's still 1 enemy pod on the map.
Moving to Overwatch.
I need to find it, like, fast,
As you order,
because
Commander.
I want to try and get as many of these boxes as possible. I wish I knew where they were.
Let's do this.
Alright, so let's get a box here.
Good work. Advent's locator is down and our transponder is active. Firebrand will handle the pickup.
I get the feeling that they're inside this building.
Moving out.
But one cannot be too sure.
Locked and loaded.
And I'm not going to make it to that box, so we're just going to start moving this way.
Rolling. Moving out.
Which unfortunately means the sniper has to give up her height advantage,
Location confirmed.
which was giving her basically a 100% chance to hit. Well, it's mainly 90%, but it was still really nice. Alright, let's keep moving.
Firebrand is on deck for recovery. Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
You got it.
I am trusting you.
Take a peek in this facility. Oh, open the door. Where are they?
I go where you tell me.
Oh, I'm getting nervous. Are they over here?
I'm on the move.
Okay, so that's another box for me.
On the move.
Moving out.
Are they all the way in the back? Is that what happened?
Got it covered.
I don't like it when pods do this. Oh, here they come. Found them.
Moving on target location. I've got eyes on an advent position.
Nice. Alright, well, thankfully... Oh, tell me I have a good angle here. Come on, flashbang. Okay, so I can't blind the Purifier, the Viper, and the Lancer all at once.
Take this.
But I can blind 2 out of 3, and given that the Purifier needs to get real close, we can handle this. Nice. Actually... that's dangerous. Elena's in a real tricky spot here.
My life is in your hands.
I'm actually gonna set up a little
Soon
1-2
prey
here.
will fall.
So the Reaper's Claymores are also an explosive, but they are not... That's only 60%. They don't pop when an enemy walks over them or anything. You either... Oh, that'll deal damage to a friendly object. God damn it. Okay, so that was not a good Claymore. You have to shoot the Claymore in order to get it to explode. You can also stack the Claymore with your own grenade for bonus explosive damage. That's the gist of what I was getting at. It's nice to have. It makes a real nice explosion if you can set it up properly.
Moving on target location.
And I'm getting rid of full cover here for half cover, but whatever.
On Overwatch.
Rangers need to get close anyway in order for their
Move already.
weapons to get better odds of hitting.
Moving to Overwatch.
Ah, that box is gone. Hopefully by next turn... Okay. Hopefully by next turn I'll be able to eliminate the remaining enemies. Nice hit.
Who's keeping score?
Not such a great hit.
Enemy is still up.
Alright, so he's double moving. He's not going to be able to do anything this turn. And I think it's about time that Elena joins the fray because we don't really have any reason to keep her in stealth at this point, given that most of the enemies are known to us. My only issue right now is this Purifier. That's damage. And we can't quite reach the Viper. Let's see. And this Viper's disorientation is probably going to wear next turn.
I'm trusting you here.
Let's do Lightning Hands first. There he goes.
I definitely got that one.
You tried.
Not good. Closing on target position now.
And that was kind of close to a box, actually, so I'm really glad that didn't pop. Yep.
Not good.
Tired of waiting around. Boom.
Okay.
Volk says I am to obey.
I really hope this crits. Or at least doesn't reveal Elena, because I don't think it's going to kill.
We are known to them.
It killed. Awesome.
Good riddance.
Nice. We got a pretty decent haul there. Took a little bit of damage because of that one grenade, because that was my mistake, but good haul. Alright, things are proceeding pretty smoothly for once. Normally, I would be struggling a lot right now. Which is good and bad because I get the feeling that the game is going to turn around and just start screwing me over as much as it can. Next ability for you is Suppression. That's basically Overwatch that imposes a negative 50 penalty to aim. And of course, if the target moves, they get shot at. Next ability for Elena is Target Definition. This permanently marks enemies on the map so you can see them at any time, even if they are not in line of sight. Huge. Also, we got a bunch of alloys, which
give
means...
the word and I'll get started, Commander.
Hard gun, mag pistol, and magnetic rifle.
I wonder if this is what it was like in the old days.
And this guy got
Always
Fear of
on
Fire.
edge, ready for a fight on a moment's